Hello everyone, welcome to this new video. So, as I'm playing On Guard, I think I will also try a more calm or more story-based game, which in this case is a visual novel called I Wani Hug That Gator. This was a game gifted by a friend, which is also the reason why I wanna get into it and not just leave it in the library of games I've yet to play. So with that said, let's start it and see. It's actually gonna be a very nice story, I'm sure. We'll see how if I might get emotional. Okay. And let's there we go. September 4th. Year 201 and 2023 BC. Amid the arid heat of the morning sun of Volcaldera Bluffs, I can't help but miss living in the more temperate weather of the Midwest. Summer's leaves are in style this year. That jacket's aroma blog better be right. This sweaty thing is killing me. Well, at least it's guaranteed to start getting chillier in a few weeks. Besides, I'm sure to make an impression with this. Ambercrobium flint is all the rage these days. Dinosaurs. I sigh and lean back in the hard plastic seating of the metro. I'm on my way to my first day in a new school. Ordinarily, I'd just be glued to my phone on the trip, but there's just too much on my mind right now. My folks' sitch requires us to move frequently, which gives me little time to fit in. Much like how a rolling stone gathers no moss, I could never make a friend I'd keep for longer than a year. Just a lot of promises to keep in touch that pattered off within months. Admittedly, it's my fault in the end. But that's all going to change starting today. I'm going to senior year now. It's my very last chance to prepare for the world ahead. Luckily for me, the cards are stacked in my favor. I feel around my backpack for my DSLR till my fingers can absentmindedly fiddle with the mode dial. St. Hammond High School is extremely well known for their artist curriculum. In other words, I'll be surrounded by people that share my interests, even if it's a bit of a ride way. Speaking of rides, I was hoping that my parents could drive me there today. By the time I was up, though, they already left for work. No big deal, I like the hustle and bustle of public transportation. I imagine I'm going to have to get used to this anyway. As time passes, my mind wanders to memories of previous schools. They all sucked. Hey, I need to make the most of the situation. I mean, not get all sad like this. I need to do something like... Already choices? Okay, let's... Okay. Take a selfie with the home next to me. Get up and breathe in that fresh city air. Let me see. Let's try, yeah, get up and breathe in that fresh city air, which is not gonna be fresh. I'm interrupted by the ding of a terminal board, and the car gradually starts coming to a stop. Oh. Okay. We didn't trip over. I step off the metro, heading out of the station as I follow a few other students heading towards the school. Oddly enough, I'm only seeing dinosaur students. Not another human to be seen anywhere. Must be one of those dino-heavy regions. There's a lot of greenery here as well. You'd almost forget how close we are to a major city. The pathway leads to a stone bridge that goes over a small creek. As I walk across, I notice other students meet in pairs and walk with each other. The air begins to fill with the sounds of laughter and stories of how their summer break went. But I'm alone. Ah, there it is. The school peeks out over the trees ahead of me, as though inspecting and welcoming me inside. St. Hammond High, my new home away from home for the next year. I stop to take a deep breath. The air here is crisp, reminding me of an old campground I went to back in elementary school. Once again, I'm handed an opportunity to make something of myself. I'm apprehensive, but hopeful. It's my last shot at this. There's no going back. I take my first step onwards. Here we go again. Oh shit, here we go again. Ooh, animation. Students mill about the front yard. This school is known for its heavily prioritized art programs. Over 2/3 of the graduates end up pursuing a career in the arts. And well, half of them regret it from what I've read. There's still plenty that made it, right? It's also the management's claim to fame, with the facade of the front entrance being dominated by a vibrant mural. I got a good feeling about this place. A few students eyeball me as I continue walking in. Some friends whisper to each other. I just knew this jacket would pay off. The front doors are propped wide open, and I already feel the cool breeze inviting me in. Inside, it's a familiar yet brand new sight. Oh, so many. I hadn't mentioned it yet, but this school is also unique for its student body. It's composed almost entirely of dinosaurs, all manners of saurian herbivores and otherwise. Scales, feathers, tails. Is that a tether? Wings, talons, and webbed hands. Not to even mention the colors. All vibrant enough to challenge the bright murals on the school outside. Dozens of students march about, reconnecting with past friends and meeting new ones. Some anxiously glance at their schedule, checking every door as though they were numbered at random. I probably shouldn't be standing here staring. Whoa, is that a human? Male, female? Uh-oh. I'm soon surrounded and overrun by a crowd of neon-colored teenagers. Clearly, my jacket is working like a charm. Whoa, he's like a life-size mannequin! Hey, new kid! Is this what it's like to be popular? I really wasn't expecting it to happen this quickly. A few students are taking pictures with their phones. I even see some with sketchbook and pens in hand, rapidly scribbling on pages. Yeah, I feel like I'm the only human here. Wow, a human! Are you like a foreign exchange student? In the chaos, I feel a few people touch my hands. Wow, human skin feels weird. Jeez, a bit uncalled for. Yeah, no, I don't want to be... No, sorry. Personal space. As flattering as this intention is, no, please, back off. Oh, it's not that bad. It is. There's so much happening, and I don't want to be a party pooper. A few more people shout at me to get my attention. Hey, could you look over there for a side profile? Oh man, yeah, this would be good reference material. Wait, I need to get a better look at his skin texture. I once again find myself frozen, only muttering quietly as I hastily try to follow their instructions. Eventually, all the Saurians take their photos and talk themselves out before dispersing back to their own friend groups. By the time I recover from the shock of the situation, the last one breaks off and I find myself seemingly all alone again. Oh, that was my chance to socialize. Whoops. I blew it. You're a human, right? A Triceratops girl leans forward, scanning me up and down. This is it. This is it. Time to seal the deal and get a new friend. Yeah. Close enough. Hey, can I, get a selfie with you? It'd be great for one of my classes. Yeah, definitely. She puts an arm around my back for a shoulder hug while she poses dramatically. Maybe a bit too friendly? Big smile now. She takes the picture and checks it enthusiastically. So, I'm Inko. Huh? Oh, cool, yeah. Anyway, I gotta go. Oh. What's the photo for, by the way? She pauses, aloofly chewing some gum. My fashion design class. That jacket is balling. Oh, okay, so the jacket was effective. Ah. Thanks for the pic, hon. Well, I feel my shoulders sag as I take in the now sparse hallway around me. That must have been my 15 minutes of fame. I don't think it even lasted 15 minutes. But there's no way I've already blown it. I try to shake away the negative thoughts. Focus on the positive. For a brief moment, I was talk was cool. Yeah. Huh? The familiar sound draws my attention. I know what that is. At the end of the hall, there's someone kneeling. And with one of the latest camera models, if I'm not mistaken. Hey! The guy flinches. I flinch too. I hadn't meant to shout at him. The few students around me don't bat an eye at it, though. Oh, cool animations. Sorry about the yell. No, it's fine. I managed to get the shot I wanted. The best spectacle boy. I think he's a parasaur. Double checks the camera's display and smiles. Yep, perfect. This'll be a fine print for the yearbook. Can I see? His grin seems to widen at my interest. Of course, here. He turns the display toward me, showing a shot of the hallway, and me as the focal point. Pretty good, right? I look a little closer and notice that I think it's a little out of focus and dark. What do you have your f-stop set at? Ah, shit. He stops and glances out at me, pleasantly surprised to get a real answer. Yeah, I'm a bit of a photographer myself. I'm taking it as an elective too. With Mr. Yadakan? Thinking back to my memorized class schedule, the name does sound familiar. Yep. Oh snap, cool, we'll be classmates. Mr. Yadakan's busy, so he just teaches it for one period. He offers his hand out for a handshake. I'm Ben. Inko. Friend achieved. I'm actually new here. Kinda figured, being the only human student this year and all. St. Hammond isn't one of the more popular schools, but the staff put a lot of effort into the arts programs. Even the campus itself is designed like a living art piece, so if you ever need help... From the pause, I'm guessing he's offering some help. Well, I wouldn't say no to a tour. A tour, you say? Well, I'm only going back to the principal's office, but I can point out some neat stuff along the way. He raises an eyebrow to himself in contemplation. Might be a good idea to meet the principal too. He waits for me to follow him. Yeah, new friend Ben. Inquan Ben. Turns out he wasn't just an avid photographer like me, but also the school council president. Oh! And one of his priorities was taking photos for the school's yearbook, for the first day page. Every few minutes we'd pause so Ben could take a couple of shots, mainly of the students talking with each other. And while I would watch, I had considered helping him in some way. I mean, the camera looks amazing, and then there's all these extra lenses in the bag. I feel absolute elation to finally know someone that's into photography. And I really want to broach it, but Ben feels the air between us talking more about the school. Which is why we still go by the feathered tails, even though I think it's a tad distasteful. Dang, you're pretty good at this. Do you give these tours to all the new students? Not really. Although it is something I've thought about a lot. Oh, hold that thought. Hey, Lunara! Ben goes to greet the students, putting up some intricate wall banners. How do I do these voices? Oh, hey Ben. You have a good summer vacation? I did. Great work on the decorations. They look even better than last year's. Oh, thank you. What's all this for? She steps aside so I can fully view the banner she just finished with. The Cultural Arts Club. We meet every Thursday after school and look at antique artwork. She'd initially looked past me to talk with Ben, but she gasps when she realizes. Hey, you're a human, right? Oh, that's a silly question. You should totally join. I just love human culture. There's this amazing set of ancient masks and my plates from ancient Europe. I just adore them. Wow, that's impressive. I think you'd make a good curator. You know what? I probably would. I kinda mixed the two voices, I think. After the club display during Spirit Week last year, I gotta agree. We spent weeks studying the tribe and weeks more practicing those dances. We also study and paint with those styles, like we're learning the techniques of the old masters. Hopefully soon we can even get into sculpting, like those old Venus statues. We plan on getting one to look at sometime this year. What do you think? It'd be great if you could come. Hey, that would be neat. What say you, Inko? Maybe. I do love culture. Oh, that's great. Oh, listen. We have this old chieftain's dress we've had for ages. We just have to see what it looks like on the real thing. I'll think about it. No way. I'd sooner endure a second impact No way. I'd sooner endure a second impact event than wear something like that. Well, hey, nice to catch up, Lunara. We got places to be. Take care. Bye. She waves us off, and Ben continues leading me to the principal's office. Hey, Ben. Oh, hey, Michael. Listen, can't talk now, but I'd love to catch up later, yeah? I'm floored. This guy seems to know just about everyone in school as much as they know him. Talk about being on top of things. He points out a few more minor landmarks in the school and stops to greet a number of students happy to see him after the summer break. Man, sorry for having to stop so much. No way, I think it's cool you know everyone. If only it could be cool without making us late. He notices a few more noteworthy landmarks, eventually leading me to its biggest draw. I already knew that this place was known for art, but wow. Just outside the administrative offices, the hallways filled with wonderful pieces of work. Paintings line the walls with name placards beneath detailing who the artists were. All created by alumni and attending students of the school. And this is the gala. All of these pieces have been featured in all kinds of articles and presentations. Whoa. I know, right? One moment. Ben turns to the nearest door and gives it a polite knock. Who is it? It's me, Principal Scalar. A Noviraptor no older than her mid-30s exits the room, holding a steaming mug and sporting a tired smile. Good morning, Benjamin. Good morning. Inko, this is our esteemed principal. Good morning, ma'am. Her eyes shoot wide mid-sip of her coffee. Oh, I hadn't noticed. You would be Mr. Gonito, yes? Gonito? Yes, but my name... Oh, wonderful. Gone is the exhaustion on her face, instead replaced with a very wide smile. I'm so happy that you've chosen our school for last year, Mr. Nito. Ben, be sure to give him a thorough St. Hammond's welcome, okay? I already was. If you ever need any assistance, my office is always open, Mr. Nito. Not to mention, the student council is also available for help. Isn't that right, Ben? Yes, principals. Yes, Principal Scalar. I feel like she wasn't really listening to Ben. Thank you, Principal Scalar. Oh, and Ben? One moment, please. But... The Parasaur is dragged into the office, leaving me alone in the school gala. Whatever they're saying, I can't hear over the ambient noise of a student body. Either way, it's probably not something I'm meant to hear. I move a few feet away, out of earshot of the discussion inside. On the wall beside me is a framed panoramic landscape of the city, painted by hand. Whoa, at dusk. Wow, I could practically use this thing as a map with how detailed it is. No wonder it's hanging so predominantly by the principal's office. The gentle brush strokes, the vibrant colors, the evening sun bouncing off each of the windows, and the majestic scarlet sky enveloping the horizon. All of which combine together to give it a dreamscape feeling, like it's an idolized visions of the city. It's beautiful. I've never been a big admirer of paintings, but I can't deny that this is a masterpiece. Only a teacher could have been able to express the scenic beauty of the city with this level of skill and passion. I withdraw my Kevin Stone 60 from my bag, and with the compact lens I keep, I barely fit the entirety of my painting in frame for the shot. Checking the copy on my display, I realize I left out the title and artist of the piece. The tag says Dreamscape, artist O. Halford, 9th grade. So it's a student. First place, 201 2020. A freshman did this. Jeez. Now that I look at first of the paintings, this is insane. It's all so much better than what I've made. Almost all the pieces are beautifully drawn. Acrylic, charcoal, pastel, and yet not even one photo. Hey Inko, I'm back. I'm a senior. How on earth am I meant to even start measuring up here? Inko? What's that sound? Huh? Ben nudges me back with the back of his hand as the commotion gets closer. Hey, watch it, jackass. Slow your roll at their face. My leg. I watch as the perpetrator, aggressor, aggregator finally rounds the corner and comes barreling down the hallway, speeding right towards us. My instincts kick in and I stumble to the side to avoid the oncoming collision. For just a split second, I get a good look at my assailant. It's the Gator. Green scales, messy hair, and a faded purple hoodie. She propels herself forward with dexterous hands, spinning the large wheels on her. I only now notice that she's in a wheelchair. I didn't even know you could go that fast in one of those. She glances my way, and her pupils lock onto mine. Her gray and gold eyes are marred by bags, like she hasn't slept in days. The girl's entire presence is ghost-like. And that expression, it's like she's looking straight through me. I'm sure she barely registers my existence, but I don't think I'll ever forget that face. Just as fast as she came, however, she's gone. As she leaves, I feel like a weight is lifted from my shoulders. At least until it dropped directly into a glass case behind me. Oh, hey, watch it! Oops. The parsor's hand roves over the display carefully, his eyes filled with worry. You looking for something? Cracks. Usually when another student falls into them, there's some kind of crack or scratch. Guess it's just a Dyna thing. You humans are lucky you don't get us wet over this kind of stuff. That happen often? Often enough during school funds and repairs. That can't be good. Well, not to brag, but I make do. A vibrato chime echoes through the now empty hall. I freeze. Party on the first day. Whoops. Sorry to run on like that. You should get going to your first class. Won't I need a tardy sleep or something? Nah, it's the first day. Teachers are lenient. I'm fine either way, since, you know. Oh, one of the benefits of being class preds. What's your first period? Physical education. Ben sucks the air in through his teeth in a prolonged wince. Hmm? You'll be fine. Gymnasium's down that way. Don't keep him waiting too long. I need to get going too. Keep who waiting? I gotta go, bye! Whoa. Whoa, he walks fast when he has somewhere to be. That reaction doesn't exactly instill confidence in me. Yeah. And I suppose that's a good moment to stop. Okay. And so we begin our new school life with plenty of dinosaurs and a special gator that just passed by for a moment. So we met Ben, the I gotta memorize these things. I'm not good with memory, but yeah, we met Ben. Then we met the school president, and yeah, the gator, more or less. Okay. With that said, I hope you like this video, and leave a like if you want to see more of I Wani hunt that gator, and subscribe if you want to see more games and visual novels, I guess. and I'll see you on the next video. Ciao!